Welcome back to the channel, folks. So today we're going to talk about the Secret Command Post Ghost Ops mini event. As always, I strongly encourage you to tap the info icon if available and read about this event. You'll see that you have to have a base level of at least 18 or higher. You also need to really pay attention to this event is only available on Thursday, and you have to execute it at certain server time frames, so 0100 to 0300 hours, 06 to 08, 12 to 15, and 18 to 21. And again, that's server time, so make sure you convert that to your local time zone. When it opens up, you will have 3 Ghost Op missions that you can complete. You can invite friends from your alliance to join your missions. I'm going to put this out there right now. If it is a legendary mission, then absolutely invite folks. You're going to need it to get a special reward. If it's not legendary, just do it yourself. Save time and save your heroes, because you deploy heroes in supporting another alliance member's mission. That hero is not available for you to use in any other mission until it's been completed. And if they don't start it, that hero is gone until they actually start their mission or it expires. You have to complete the mission and manually claim your reward. And I want to point out that you can assist your allied commanders up to 3 times in a given day. You can plunder up to 5 ghost missions in your war zone daily. So make sure you try to target the legendary ones. So if we look at the map and look at the main screen, we can see that I am within a time frame that I can execute Ghost Op missions. I have assisted on 1 of 3 for the day, and I have also plundered 1 of 5 for the day. On my screen here, you can see I've got 3 that are wiggling. I have 1 that is starred, and I have an allied team button at the bottom, as well as a record button. Let's take a look at the record first. So I can see here, these were back in the prior week, so I've done none so far today. If I tap on Ally Team, I can see across my team whom is out there looking for somebody to join. So I want to target here to join any legendary that has a star. If it has a star, that means you get better rewards. So if we look around, here's one right here. Let's tap the plus icon. That will take me to the particular Ghost Op mission. Now, your allied commanders can also post this to the chat. We see some examples here. You also see in the chat of the particular need of hero for the special rewards. This one is probably the one that I just looked at. Let's tap it again. Yes, it is. So you can either from the chat join, or if you go to it on the map, you can tap it on the map and you can do a quick deploy here as well. So we can see that the timer or the countdown for all legendary missions is going to be 45 minutes. We see we need 3 level 120 or better Kimberleys and 3 level 120 or better Lucius in order to get the special reward condition. And you would dispatch 3 heroes. Now you can manually pick your heroes, or you can tap quick deploy. In this case, I'm going to guess that my Lucius is probably stuck out on another mission. Let's go ahead and see if we can manually add him. Yes, see, we don't see Lucius in the list. That's because he's already been deployed. So if this is the case, let's back out of here, go back into our Ghost Ops missions. The one that I've already assisted with, let's go ahead and tap it and get my rewards. As we see here, not bad. Shards, universal shard exclusive weapon chests, drone parts, epic skill choice chest. I mean, this is good. Good stuff here. Let's back out. So now let's go see if I've got Lucius available. We're going to tap back on this one again. Here we go. Quick deploy. See if we got Lucius back now. So my point there is being, when you deploy for your missions or you join a fellow commander's mission, your heroes are out of commission. They're not available. It's just like the secret tasks as well. The same thing happens there, right? You can only deploy a hero out to perform a task once. So if you were earlier in your journey and you tried to do all of your secret tasks at once. You couldn't do it because you didn't have enough heroes. You had to do a couple, then do the next set. So because I have not collected all of my assists for the day, I'm going to join the team. But if you did collect all the assists for the day, you could just simply volunteer to help that particular commander. You would not get any benefit. Back in the chat interface, we should see that I have joined that particular mission. So what I need now is for this commander to hopefully get somebody else to provide a Lucius and a Kimberly, and then start that particular mission. Back in the Ghost Ops interface here, the wiggling ones, if we will, are my 3 for the day. So let's take a look at this SSR. The SSR takes 25 minutes to complete. It's a level 5 since I'm a high enough base level. And I will get these rewards down here. So if I tap proceed, it's going to take me to where this secret Ghost Ops mission is. I'm going to tap on it. I'm going to do quick deploy. It's going to pick the most reasonable heroes to use. Now I could tap team up and request support. I could change my heroes, or I could not bother requesting support and just start this mission. Let's tap team up. This is where you could send that request to any of your alliance channels or individual members in your alliance. If I tap back and decide, nope, I don't want to invite anybody, which I recommend, best practice, don't bother inviting people to the SSRs, just perform them yourself. There's no special rewards. You can tap back on that Ghost Op mission and then tap execute now. It's going to say your team isn't full yet. Do you really want to start the mission? Yes, I do. Confirm and go. We see a nice little animation here. Our heroes are dropped off and a countdown. So I have to come back and manually collect this. Where am I going to see that? Well, I will see it on the map, but likely I'm not going to be here in Warzone 26. So I can just tap back on my secret command post, Ghost Ops. I don't see the other tabs here because I'm currently on server 26. But this countdown will eventually change back to what the other one looked like with the kind of that pulsating aurora around it. And that means I can collect the rewards. So these other two are here for me to now also complete, and we can see the one that I joined and that incremented me to 2 of 3 for the day, so I could still do one more. Let's tap on this one with a star. It's going to be a legendary. You are 45 minutes, level 5. The ones with the star, again, give you the best rewards. Here we can see I'm going to get 205 chests. I'm going to get 5 Stepman shards and some resources. The special reward criteria, if it's met, what I need is I need 3 120 or better marshals and 2 120 or better Stepmans. And you tap that little chest there and you'll see the probabilities of what you may get. So definitely you want to try to get the special reward criteria, and these are the ones you want to join because of the special reward. So go ahead and tap proceed. Very similar type interface. It's going to take you to the location of the Ghost Ops mission. You tap it. You do quick deploy. Hopefully you have the heroes. You absolutely should deploy heroes that are going to help meet the special award condition, but I still need assistance from others, so I absolutely want to team up. I want to post that out to my alliance chat, and here you have it right there. I've now requested other people to join my mission. I could go ahead and start this right now, but if I did, I'm not going to get the special reward because I don't have the criteria met. So I want to wait and leave that for a little bit of time. Let's go back to the Ghost Ops interface. I have one more to initiate. Again, it's a legendary. This time I have a different, less exciting looking chest here. So let's tap it and you can see that the rewards are not quite as good. Okay, so you still get pretty good special rewards from a non-starred UR Ghost Op mission, but the ones with stars are much better. Again, just like the secret tasks that you perform. The UR is best, the ones with the star are the really good ones. Likewise, try to find those to plunder as well. So let's go ahead and tap proceed. And then you have to tap again, quick deploy. So let's pause. What do we have going on here? So this needs a 120 or better Marshal, 2 of them at 4 stars. And it needs a Williams 120 level higher and 3 stars or better. And I was only able to meet the Williams. well, what's going on? Why I have Marshall? Why can't I meet that condition? If you remember, one of the ones I just started needed Marshall. So I could put this forward to the team, and I will. This one's non-starred, so it needs 35 minutes. I'm going to try to team up. I'm going to put it out there. Let's see who else maybe has a Marshall that they can donate. You can see my Marshall went to this one, and that's why he's not down here. So at this point, I'm going to wait for people to join. Now, if people join and you're not meeting the criteria and you don't want to actually execute it, you can cancel this Ghost Ops mission, and then you can restart it, re-invite team members again. It's especially helpful if I wanted to say recall my Marshall from this one and put him on that one. I don't want to because this is going to give me better rewards, so no reason to, but you can swap your own heroes around if you leave the mission that you've started in this case, or if I were to leave this one that I joined. So at that point, what I need to do is I need to wait for folks to join my missions. I am one of the 5 that could join, so 4 more can. Here we have 2 of the 5, so that's myself and the initiator. And once I've met the criteria, I want to execute that particular mission. And remember, I need to do this within the time frame that I have available, so I have to keep a close eye on it. I also need to go around and plunder other rewards. And unfortunately, there's not really a good way to find those. You kind of have to search around the map. So here I see there's one. This might just be not done yet. It's like the secret tasks. You don't see them, so you have to drag around. Let's see. That one's in progress. We may not be able to find one here for sake of the video. In progress, in progress. Okay, here's one. So if you zoom out the map, you'll see that little kind of tower icon here. Here's another one right here too. All right, these are ones that you can plunder. So if I go ahead and tap that, I can tap the plunder and get it. Now, ideally, you'd want to find one that's a star. I'm just going to do this quick to demonstrate it for the video. At this point in time, right, once you've plundered it, it's gone. You can, of course, share still the location with your alliance if you wanted to. If I go back and look at the interface, I plundered 3 of 5. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go look for a couple more to plunder. I want to keep an eye on people joining my missions, and I want to make sure that this one gets started at some point in time, and in about 19 minutes come back and collect that one. So there you go, folks. That's Ghost Ops. Thursdays only, and again, you can start these ops only at certain times of the server day. So make sure you plan accordingly. Make sure you plan your hero deployment accordingly so you don't get stuck, kind of like I am a little bit at the moment. And make sure you go back in and collect your rewards. Help up to 3 other missions within your alliance and plunder up to 5 others. Focus on the legendary star, and if you have an SSR, do it yourself. Don't consume heroes from your fellow commanders that they need for their own. Those are the best practices and the tips. Hope you enjoyed this video. Smash the like button, subscribe, drop me a comment. I hope you get some awesome goodies from the Ghost Ops missions here in the Secret Command Post.